Hey there guys, Casey Dimon here, TaxSaleAcademy.com. I got a quick video for you today, and I'm going to be answering the question, how much money do I need, right? Sounds like a pretty simple question, right? Unfortunately, it's a question that I can't give you a direct answer to. And I touched on this briefly in a podcast episode a few weeks ago titled Developing Your Tax Sale Plan. If you have not checked that out yet, be sure to check it out. Go to TaxSalePodcast.com, click on your platform, and then click on Developing Your Tax Sale Plan. Great episode. But in today's video, I want to expand on that topic just a little bit. How exactly should you set your budget as a tax sale investor? I've got an easy 3-step plan to help you set your budget. Number one, determine what type of investment you want to make. And take into account, of course, your expected time and the expected effort. You know, if you don't want a whole lot of work, there's certain ways you can go with it. Now, do you want to invest in liens or deeds? I've got videos on the differences, but in short, a tax lien is where you're buying a lien against a parcel of real estate. It's a lien backed by that real estate, basically in exchange for paying their taxes and earning a return on your money. Tax deed investing is where you're actually buying a tax foreclosed piece of property. So a lien is a lien against the property. Tax deed, you get ownership of that property. Generally speaking, a lien will provide a smaller return, but also requires less work. A deed is going to provide a bigger return and also is going to require more work since you have to sell that property in order to capitalize on your investment. So figure out if you want liens or deeds. You can obviously at some point in the future invest in both, but to determine your starting budget, pick one or the other. Step number 2. Now that you've determined whether you want to invest in tax liens or tax deeds, choose the best state for you. If you only want to invest locally, then you might have to adjust your decision in the first step depending on what your local area utilizes. So if you pick liens and they're a deed state, might be an issue, right? Or on the very opposite side of that, if your decision is to invest in tax deeds and you live in a tax deed state, hey, that's great, right? But typically speaking, choose one, liens or deeds. And when you do that, you'll automatically eliminate about 50% of the states. Now, there's some states like Florida that are hybrid states that offer both liens and deeds. Then there's other states like Texas, which are called redeemable deed states, which is kind of a cross between tax liens and tax deeds. I've got videos on that as well. Now, what I suggest you do at this point is click on the link down in the description for the state guide. The address is TaxSaleAcademy.com/state-guide. And again, there's a link down below, but it's a color-coded map. And you can sort through the different colors and choose which one you want to invest in based on tax liens or tax deeds. Now, once you find your state, watch the video on that page and then do a little bit of your own additional research on the laws in that state. All right, step number 3. Locate multiple counties in that state. If you live there, great. Use your county and a few adjoining counties. But what you want to do is locate multiple counties and browse through their previous auction results. In most states, the law is going to require that they post the results either on their website, they at least have to provide them to you upon request. Once you get these auction results, look through them and analyze the sales prices. It's possible that you'll know immediately if every single property is outside of your budget, right? And that's okay because some areas are going to be expensive, so understand that. Just move on if they are. Other areas will show a wide range of prices where many are going to be in your budget in most situations. Now, for the properties that are in your budget, do some basic preliminary type research to determine what the actual property is and decide if that property type even interests you or not. If all they're selling are lots, but you only want to invest in homes, maybe you move to a different county, right? So if you don't find anything that interests you or anything within your budget, just move on to another county. If you don't find anything there, move to another one and another one. If you have to, you might even need to choose a different state depending on what those results tell you. Eventually, you're going to find multiple counties that have property types and a history that will suit your style and your investment objectives. And that is what's going to help you determine precisely what your budget should be. So choose your investment type, tax liens or tax deeds. Choose your state based on the first step, which is determining if you want to invest in liens or deeds. And then once you've done those first 2, go to number 3, which is reviewing specific county results. And that will help you determine your tax sale budget. Pretty simple process to determine your budget, guys. If you'd like to learn more about investing in tax-defaulted real estate, head on over to TaxSaleAcademy.com. And as always, guys, if you found this episode helpful, be sure to click that thumbs up button. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.